What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Boondocks Overland and Outdoors. It's been a minute. I'm excited to post this video. It's going to be short and sweet. It's going to get right to the point, revealing a new project that I picked off of good old Marketplace. That Marketplace bug has bit me again. But anyways, I'm excited to show you guys the new project, and man, it's going to be awesome. So stay tuned, guys. Later on in the video, I'm going to explain my plans for it. And yeah, comment down below, guys, what you think. And yeah, I'll be all ears, well, I guess all eyes. I'll be reading y'all's comments and seeing what you guys suggest and your ideas. And yeah, without further ado, let's jump into the video and reveal this sucker. And look at what we got, another Toyota. So just picked this sucker up. Good old Marketplace is a 83 Toyota pickup, first gen. And this is totally custom. I thought it almost looked like a Chinook 2-wheel drive and they slapped the camper onto it, but no, this is totally custom, and we'll get into that here in a minute. So yeah, this is it, guys. This is the new project. 82 Toyota Hilux 22R carbureted, straight axle, 4-wheel drive, and it's in relatively good condition for what it is. I picked it up from North Carolina, so it does have a little bit of surface rust, but I mean, let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm going to try to keep this video as short as possible. And yeah, let's go. So interior, as you can hear, it's a little crusty. It's actually not that bad, honestly. It's got like one little crack here and here, but other than that, it looks pretty minty in my opinion. These trucks are usually gutted out. All this works: the horn, the turn signals, the dash lights, everything works on it. The blower motor works. Unfortunately, this is not an AC truck, but not too worried about it. Yeah, but other than that, it's fairly clean. And let's go ahead and pop the hood. Check out the mighty 22R. So here we have it, guys, the good old 22R, the most reliable engine I think ever built from Toyota. And you can see how original everything is. Still got the coolant and washer reservoir. That's almost like non-existent ever, or this intake. So yeah, it's pretty all complete. Everything is there. And I actually tried to crank this sucker up, and actually managed to get it running. I'll see if I can put that clip in here. And yeah, the engine sounds super healthy. I am beyond stoked. But this engine is not going to cut it for the build that I want to do with this truck. So stay tuned, guys. I'll be showing you here shortly what's my thoughts and plans in the future for this, what would be replacing this 22R. So some of you guys already guessed it on my Instagram and maybe even on here, but yeah, we'll get into that in a minute. Let's go ahead and check out the camper side. So this camper shell looking thing here is homemade. Does need to be resealed and maybe put a new trim piece in here, but other than that, everything else here looks pretty legit, guys. I mean, look at this. Whoever did this did a pretty good job. The body lines follow through, and it goes all the way down through here. Other than that, it's pretty straight. It's got these antique looking windows here that you can crank from the inside and out. got these ugly windows. Everything looks like it's spray painted, but then it has these ugly behind, like ambulance death trap looking doors, which I'm not a fan at all. And most likely I will be redoing the entire back end of this. But let me go ahead and pop it open. This latch doesn't work worth a hoot, so let me go inside and pop it open. I figured I'd take you guys with me. I'm 6 foot tall, 200 pounds, and you can see how they cut this in here, and I can crawl back here with zero issues. I can literally almost stand up. But yeah, this is the little door latches here. Gotta pop this up. There we go. Pull down on this. This thing is it's got this stairs right here that collapse, fold, I should say. These fold up. Pretty cool. But anyways, here it is, guys. This is looking at it from the rear, and there's fairly enough room in there to kind of walk, crouch down, but there's nothing to it really. It's just an empty shell here, and all of this is super light, and the floors are pretty solid. It's I think metal flooring, and then they got a piece of plywood underneath here. But yeah, guys, I mean, it's an open canvas. Build it to however I'm gonna want it, and I do have some pretty cool ideas. As you can see right here, they cut the cab on the Toyota, and they just kind of mounted this weird looking camper thing. I really wonder what this thing came off of, but doesn't look that pretty, guys, but it is all there and it is all intact. And yeah, so I'm pretty excited about it. I know it's gonna be a lot of work, but I think it's worth it. So yeah, I mean, like I mentioned, I mean, everything it's really solid, honestly. It's got the original carpet, and when I turned it on, I got it to run for a couple seconds. I was squirting fuel into it, and I was able to get it in gear, and it does move forward and backwards, which is pretty crazy to think. This thing was sitting forever. But yeah, man, I'm totally stoked about this build. And let me go ahead and show you my plans for this thing, what I'm gonna use to replace that 4-cylinder. Okay, also, as you might have guessed it, if y'all follow me on Instagram, you guys are correct. We are in fact doing a UZ swap, and I just picked this thing up yesterday. We're here in North Carolina, picking up the donor for the UZ Lux. Here we have it. I'm about to pull it on out of here. As y'all can tell, those homemade leaf springs that I built is holding up great. I have my whole camping set up in the back of the truck with the camper shell, all that weight, plus the trailer, full metal trailer, and the Sequoia 4-wheel drive V8. It's not even sagging halfway. It is sagging a little bit. It's almost kind of level with the whole truck, but as you can see right there, guys, pulling it like a champ. Absolutely love those leaf springs I built. So if you haven't seen the video, make sure to go back and check out the DIY leaf springs I built for this first gen Tundra, and you can pretty much apply the whole process in any leaf spring rear axle truck. So check it out, guys. Make sure to check that video out. But anyways, got a 2-hour trip back home. Tundra's towing it like a champ. We're out here in the mountains of North Carolina, but yeah, let the doggo take a leak, and we'll hit the road. Let's go. You ready? You ready to go? 167 down per mile. Sounds pretty healthy. Yeah, guys, so that pretty much wraps up the video, guys. Let me know down in the comments below if I'm making a big mistake, or I should follow through with it and just finish the project. My plans right now for it is primarily to get that V8 swapped into it and get it running good. Make sure I go through the whole entire suspension, get the engine running good, and then I'll worry about building the camper. That's the least of my worries. Worst case scenario, I can just slap a sleeping bag in the back or a mattress, and we're good to go camping. But yeah, just that's my primary focus, and what I'm going to be focusing in most is doing that heart transplant, putting that V8 in there, and getting it on the road. But yeah, guys, thank you again for tuning in. Hopefully this video is short. I'm not gonna know until I start editing. But yeah, guys, you guys are awesome. Thank you for the support. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I think you guys want to stay tuned for the swap and see how this thing turns out. That's if you don't see it on Marketplace for sale. Anyways, sign out. See y'all later, guys.